Professor, how do we then explain a situation whereby, you know, only recently JAMB was said to have lowered the cutoff marks, I think, to, was it 180 or 120, something that's scandalous. And they were said to have done it in collusion with vice chancellors of universities.
You see,
how do we explain that situation?
I will try to explain it in such a way that it is not the way people think. JAMB is not JAMB is not an examination that you are supposed to use it for any other thing but for selection. It is not for people to go and do job with the certificate. It is not for people. The only thing JAMB does is to get people that are going to be admitted into the university. And it doesn't make sense if today the pass rate is so low that you cannot have the number of people you require in a particular course. It is better to go lower and get other people, because it is the circumstances of the examination that determines how much you are able to score. And it is not like WAEC, that you can use a certificate today, you can use a certificate tomorrow. Once you do it once, you cannot do it again. You cannot use it for next year. So it is actually a selection process. And it does not really matter if you say you just take the best. Whoever has scored the best should be the ones that, depending on the number you require.
But even in a selection process, can we really say that 120 is a good score or a good figure?
No, if the highest is 200, and the people that scored 120 to up to 200 are not up to the maybe 500,000 that we require in the Nigerian universities, why won't you admit, you leave the place without people? And there are people that had all the other requirements except this admission score.
When we look at it, that you know, this is 120 over 400, right?
Yes.
Isn't that worrisome? An average of 30 marks over 100.
The problem is there are other issues that are associated with the examination. For instance, the issue of CBT was newly introduced. People were to do, apart from their own knowledge, they have to also to do computer knowledge. So it is possible you take somebody from a village that has never seen computer, and you want him to come and punch computer to put the correct answer. So it makes sense that it is not as a result of lack of knowledge, but it is a result of difficulties and the challenges that the students have. But the good story about it is that these students are supposed to come into the university to be trained.
The other question is, what quality of students are coming into the university to be trained? If professors, if lecturers are complaining that students cannot string a sentence in English language, or that, you know, people graduate and employers are wondering what university did you attend, shouldn't we also be questioning the quality of students that even go into the university university system in the first instance?
Yeah, you see, those issues are germane. I agree with you wholly that we should be concerned about what. That is why in Nassau University, for instance, we had to commission a research on how best to make teaching more impactful in our secondary schools, so that it will be something that we can share with, like we used to have meetings with leaders of different secondary schools in the state to discuss how best they can impact on the children, so that we can still get better candidates coming out from our secondary schools. But if that is not done, there is nothing we can do about the level of quality of the students coming from secondary school.
Well, Professor Mohammed Mainoma, thank you for coming on Hard Copy.
Thank you.
That's the program tonight. We always welcome your feedback. Do reach us using the handles on your screen. And if you miss a show, log on to channelstv.com. Thank you for watching. I'm Maokwe Ogun Yusuf. Good night.